Good morning, everyone. Going another little walk with the Lord this morning, and I had another question I was asked, and the question was concerning Adam and Eve again on that topic, and they were asking me about the curses, and I told them, "You realize Adam was never cursed?" And they're like, "What do you mean Adam was never cursed?" I'm like, "No. Read Genesis 3 again. Adam was not cursed." What ended up happening was the serpent, which had legs, arms and legs, by the way, not the ones you see in videos where it's always a snake. He had his hands and his legs cut off, and he was to slither on the ground on his belly, eat the dust of the ground. That was a snake's curse. Eve was to increase her birth pains, and her desire will always be for her husband. That was her curse. But Adam wasn't cursed. Nothing physically happened to him. What did the Lord do? The Lord cursed the ground from which he came, the dirt of the ground. So basically, the dirt was not, he would have to now sow for his food. It would not produce thorns and thistles. But Adam himself physically was not cursed. And do you know why Adam was not cursed? The snake was. The snake lost his legs. That was something physical. Eve had the birth pains. That was physical. Adam did not. And the reason being is that Eve was created from Adam's rib, right? Adam was created by God himself. God blew a piece of him into Adam through the nostril. So Adam had a piece of God, right? The Messiah was to come through the bloodline of Adam. So if God was to curse Adam, that curse would follow Adam and end up hitting Jesus. You see how that works? So the reason Adam was not cursed was because that curse would have indirectly ended up hitting Jesus. And that is the reason why instead God cursed the ground from which Adam came from, but not Adam himself. I hope this has blessed someone.